Welcome back, everyone. So, over the weekend, I've been playing Conan Exiles, and I've been trying to make this wall for my base. Won't show too much of that. That'll be for another video once that's finished. But with my base, I've made this wall around it because, well, actually, I will show off a little bit there. Obviously, you won't be able to see much of it there, but you can see a little bit of it. Point still being, that base is more of a not one to be raided. This is on a single player, but the purge is a pain. So I started building a wall, and well, as you can see, the ground is really uneven, and I'll be getting to something about that in another video. But this is a sort of, well, pretty much a building tip, essentially. I couldn't really find anything online because, well, this is how to build an archery tower essentially, but I couldn't find pretty much what I was looking for, because I was trying to find one like this where, because well, as you can see, well, we'll go to the other side here. So the walls are like this, so the triangle parts don't actually work with them, because we'll come in here for a second. And yes, I'm in flying and that at the moment, just because just to go around, because I've got a lot of inventory, so if anyone's wondering with that. But this is what I've got, and because I was trying to figure out how to build something, so because obviously this is going to be the wall to defend all my pretty much my building over here from the waves. So I wanted to have archers, and I was trying to figure out what to do. So I was just going to do just these, but then I thought it's going to be too open. Now I don't know if enemies can throw explosives or anything, I don't know, but just on the off chance that they could, I wanted to have a roof. Now you have to have these here when building the roof like this, and I won't be showing, I know this will be a how-to build, but I won't actually be physically showing how to build it. I'll just be giving some tips, because I won't be going through the actual video of actually building it. I'll just be showing off the tips on how to. But yeah, you can't build a box essentially and then add one of these, because as you can see here, they're slightly off. Because that's what I was trying to figure out, is how to get this shape in, and I'll be showing off this mighty thing here. This was cheated in essentially, because I didn't want to build all this by collecting the resources to end up tearing it down later on. And also one note, I don't know if it's my stuff, but when building towers high like this, I notice when you're stacking these on, they don't seem to want to fit on at times. And the reason for this, if we can, there we go. So these are these are 100,000 health. And the walls themselves, I believe, are 75,000, or it might be 70,000. Either or other, it's a pretty big difference. I don't think I've got any walls in here. What are made out of the hard stone stuff, the reinforced stone, I should say. So you want to have this made out of the strongest stuff that you can. So you want to end up making sure you've got the wall how you want it first before building the entire thing, because I'm obviously have to build this stuff. I grabbed all the material for this stuff and then built it. It does look a bit bad, that's obviously because it's so uneven, but an actual wall in medieval times sort of stuff, that ain't going to be perfectly straight. And essentially, we think about it, like this here is only it's near enough to all the way around 4 high. But you think about this, it's like this high here. If we go all the way over here, this thing's essentially going to be like this high. and it's gonna probably look a lot better if it's all the same height. But then it's also gonna look fairly weird because it's like some's low, some's high. I was gonna build over there somewhere, just down there, but I found out you can't actually build down there, which was a bummer. But yeah, that is. I'll switch it to day again. Oh, there we go. So with this, I don't know if I'll be able to edit it in. My computer isn't exactly good at doing certain editings, but we shall see. But this here, this one here, is the very basics of what you want. As you can see here, you need 6 triangle parts going in on each other pretty much. You want the tips to be in the middle and the flat ends, I suppose you call it, on the outside. And so the way how these circles pretty much work is, although you probably could do just the triangles, I don't know. I think this is how people used to build them. I don't know how people build the triangle ones nowadays. I really have no idea. But nonetheless, this is how you need to do it. We will use that there is in the middle the most. So pretty much what you're looking at is, after here you got square, 3 triangles, 2 squares, 5 triangles, 3 squares, 7 triangles, 4 squares. You've got then 3, 6, 8 or 9, yeah, about 9. So pretty much it's like each time you go out, essentially you've got, how would you word it? Well, for every triangle coming with the flat head facing out, you've got a square. I think that's the best way to explain this stuff. So as you can see, like, you make these humongous. But the reason, if you're wanting just the square like that, obviously if you want to do like all different shapes and sizes, go ahead. But when you look at something like this, for the example, you can't have, looking like this actually. If you want it to be, how would you say, I shall go back in here and have a, did I do not to the right time? I'll have a quick look in here. Dawn, I think that's the right one. So yeah, so one's on the triangle and one's on the square. That's the point of the triangle one. Obviously is like to face the square essentially. So it's like, well, with this shape you kind of got to go back. Come to think of it, with the size of this is, I could probably make this go all different ways. You know, I could make this, I don't know, I could honestly make this here come forwards more, so you don't actually have to go just a square, but this is just like a temporary sort of thing. But another reason why you want this sort of shape for is, if you're gonna have this in the middle, like a third one in between, you'll need this of some way. Because what you're going to need is then have this one here, and then also you'll go straight across here, and boom, there's one here. Okay, so that works out of the square as well. So it all depends. I suppose if you're going to do something like this, you'd use the square. You'd put like the square first, and then you'd do like the triangle, or whatever you want. But yeah, I'd say probably that way, because when you think about that, there's already a square there. You'd go triangle, and then another triangle, and essentially do it like that. But it could look a bit weird, only because then that's going to be like out further. Because when you think about it, well, actually no, you do it like this. So yeah, it all depends on how you want to, although, I could be wrong. Because I'm thinking it should work would be, if you have it like here, you'd have, this would be that part there. So essentially this entire tower part would be out. But then I'm sort of wondering if anyone's going to try it, I might even try it myself. But if anyone does try it and it works, let me know. Because what I'm sort of thinking is maybe you can have it like this here. And that there is, well, that's not 3 or 4 blocks outwards. Essentially is what I'm thinking. Because it's like, actually, we'll just test this very quickly. If we can. I'm interested to see if it does work. This. Oh, wrong one. Go. Okay, this may work how I'm thinking. Yes, I believe it will. This is excellent. Okay, so that's how you're going to work it then. So it does work how I was thinking. That is excellent. Potentially, you can have like many of these. But see, then advantage of this stuff is, if they do all line up right, is that potentially you could have it like this. Well, is it because we've got no... Okay, we've got no more valid... Well, actually, we might be able to... One moment. Ignore stability loss. Is that going to work? Okay, that won't work, but either other. But I think everyone can understand sort of what I'm going with here is that you can pretty much make it so you've got your wall. So probably your best option would be to build the tower first before building your wall, maybe. It all depends. Because if you've already got the one wall, you're fine. Because then obviously they should all add up. But again, you can have one like say here, and it could be going out all the way over here. And then the next one could... You have to make sure you angle it right. Because, like, if you have it here for the example, you'd either have to work out, do you want to have it on the square, the triangle and whatnot. But I think the way it should work is that if you keep going, roughly it should work out in terms of going either direction. Again, I'm not sure. I don't know how I'm going to have this exactly. I probably would be putting one like here instead. To wash over that part there, and then obviously then maybe I don't know. I don't know what we could do. There's that many options. Like, and again, like probably here I'll be having like another couple here, so it's like there's 2 towers to defend here. There's like a whole heap of ways you can use this. If anyone does. No, like again, this shape for the circle, that's not my design. This type of tower is though. So if anyone does end up using this type of design, let me know how it goes for everyone. There might be some more videos in the future on this. I'm not sure yet. But pretty much that's how you want to work it is, and then like we come back here for a moment. If you make it try and make sure we're in the right angle for this. So see here we've got the 2 blocks here, the 2 triangles there. This line here isn't going to work because that's only like 2s. This one here might work because it is, well, there's 2 ones there and then there's like a 3rd one there. Your probably best option is to go the 3rd one, but then that's pretty big. So me personally, I think these towers are good enough. Now, if you don't want to, like, if you want to make these a bit bigger, like your walls, you might want to have like a 2 wide. Me personally, right now, this is big enough because it's like in role playing, you can have one person here, one person there. You kind of back to back, but that doesn't matter. Or you can do these 2 wide. If you're going to make them a 2 wide, then yes, I definitely recommend using this one here, because then you got the 2, the 2, the 2. So that's how that one will work. You don't want to use the ones where it's like 3 there, 2 there. You want either the 3 3s or the 2 2s or the 4 4s, pretty much. You don't want to go like odd and even. You want them even or odd on the circle. So that's pretty much is how you'd build these. Again, I couldn't really find a video out there. I wanted to walk, especially. I know mine's a bit long, but I just wanted to explain everything pretty much. And then it says as well. It says for myself a video for myself later if I need to rebuild stuff. But yeah, that's potentially something else you can do. And again, it works out wonderfully there. And although I might even just be able to show very quickly. Okay, that's not going to work there. Okay. Like that, and so like this, and then you do like this. So with that, obviously, then you can make them go whichever way you want. Only problem you're gonna have is, like, obviously this here is fairly low down, so you don't really want to build it on the wall where it's like this. If you are, you'd probably want to build it somewhere like here. Or again, make all your walls the same height. I don't know. But then again, all you have to do with stuff like this is build them up like this. Whoop. So this is the weird building sort of mechanic in this right now. And then obviously you just do the all the shapes. I'm not really gonna rebuild that there again, but actually no, we will just rebuild this quickly. Again, it's not a hard shape to make. It's fairly cheap and affordable. But again, you're obviously not going to make it like, well, this low, obviously. But again, that is the advantage of making them, is you can make them whatever height you want. Stuff that one up. That looked like a fish. Oh, we've really stuffed that one up. Okay. There, like that, and like this, and then also you build this up, and then you can build this out this way. Although again, you can build it this way, but then you'd probably build this. I don't know if this would work here, but obviously then you'd like say build another one here, and then you'd bring that out say this way and all that. So yeah, you've got a pretty good way of building stuff. Actually, I might even build this down this way. I don't know. There's just that much stuff. And again, with you can have like multiple stories, I suppose you could say, because you could have something like if this here, I don't know, say here, you could say build this out to say bring one out here, for the example, but like essentially, so it's like you have like 2 walls, because it's like this. You can have, after you've rebuilt the wall here, you can have like a little tunnel thing going from here to in here, and there could be like a wall around there. That could be like your garden or your actually a good idea now I should have just thought of, is like a pet raising area. So it's like this here is all cornered off, so obviously here go across here, bring it up here, and then you put like a gate in, and then you've essentially just made yourself a nice animal pen. And then again with these, which is the advantage of having it like this, is you can do stairs. Like, you wouldn't put it just here because obviously you need the space, but you'd have it so you can do like stairs or make your own stairs from this stuff. Again, these can be moved, it doesn't matter, just to make sure that as long as it's all connected to the one wall. You don't want to build one of these and try and reconnect it because it's not going to really work. But yeah, you can make stuff like that. Sound look like a UFO circle type thing. This is. But yeah, as is, like with big areas, you can make so many walls and have them all auctioned off to different things. So that's always the possibility. But yeah, as is, hope everyone has enjoyed. And yeah, if you build stuff like this, I might even do a thing if I get enough people sending some stuff in, or I don't know if you can send messages or pictures on through stuff. I don't know yet. Actually, want to send them through to me on Twitter. If I get enough photos, I'll do like I saw a video of who's made the best build using my tower saw things. So that might be a thing. But anyway, I hope everyone has enjoyed, and see everybody next time.